welcome back to Golden Gaming, where in this episode we're going to be doing some 2.6 Hog Rider ladder matches where we're going to try and pick off a few wins. So without further ado, let's hop straight into the first match. So we're going to face Robin from the clan Matrix, and we've got a very good starting hand with the Hog Rider Ice Golem Skeletons and the cannon. So if he decides to go with a miner, we can just skeletons or ice golem it. If he decides to go with Hog Rider or anything like that, we can cannon. But he's going to go with the witch. So we're going to set up with a cannon, see if he throws a fireball, poison, whatever at the cannon. And see if he throws a tank in front of it. It looks like he's not actually. So we're going to cycle our ice golem through. The cannon is going to take care of that witch. I'm going to go Hog Rider with an ice spirit in the opposite lane. Try and get some early chip damage on the left. Alright, it looks like we're going to be facing a Pekka Witch deck of some sort. So we're going to use the Musketeer with some skeletons to pull the Valkyrie and the Pekka. We're going to use a cannon all the way to the left, followed with an Ice Golem and an Ice Spirit to try and give us some more time for defense. We're going to use the log to pull that all back. We're going to use the skeletons to pull out the bandit, and we're going to take minimal damage, so not too bad on the trades there. So it's a decent start to both of our matches. We're both at around about the same tower health. His Pekka should be back in cycle, but I'm not sure if he has the elixir too. I feel like he does. So what we're going to do is we're just going to send in the Hog Rider, which is generally what this deck is for. The Hog Rider, it should get about 3 hits. It's going to get 2. It does only get 2. So we're going to set up with the Musketeer and the cannon. If it decides to go with the Wizard, we can just Fireball log it and get some nice value there. We're going to use the Ice Golem, Ice Spirit. We're going to log this all back anyway, so that seems good. We're going to use the Skeletons to try and leverage this Musketeer. We're going to get a second Musketeer out with an Ice Spirit, so that we don't take any damage to the Musketeers. So now we're going to leverage the Musketeers even more with an Ice Golem, a Hog Rider, and possibly a log if he goes Ice Spirit. That was a bad Pekka on his end because that's not going to attack the Hog Rider whatsoever. That's just going to attack the double Muskie. He's forced to spend 4 more elixir on that Hog Rider. So we're going to use the skeletons and the cannon to shut down that Pekka while setting up with another Musketeer for more defense. We're going to log everything back, followed by an Ice Spirit, followed by some skeletons with a second cannon in the opposite lane, providing even more defensive capabilities. We're going to use the skeletons, followed by another Hog Rider for even more pressure on that left tower. He's going to Pekka far, far away, and we are 1 tower up. We're going to cycle our Ice Golem, Musketeer, not like it matters anyway, and we're going to Fireball that out just for the BM of that. So first match victory to our friend Robin from the Matrix clan. We're going to get 30 trophies from that, and without that we can just pretty much go into the second match. Nice crown chest there, getting some poisons which I do need to upgrade them, as you can clearly see. But I mean, that deck, I mean, it was Pekka Witch. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to build a push with the Pekka in front of the Witch, Wizard, and possibly Valkyrie Battle Ram, but I never gave him that opportunity, so that's always good. So we're going to continue into the second match against some from the HK is dying #free clan. So this cycle isn't really that offensive at all, really, unless you want to fireball the tower, which is something you never really want to do. So he's going to cycle out his knight. I'm going to cycle out my Ice Golem. Alright, both in the back. It looks like he's preparing for a push. This could be Graveyard, it could be Classic Log Bet. It could be the most classic of Expo decks, actually, now that I see the Mega Man. I'm not actually sure. It could be Expo. I'm not sure about the Lightning, though. I've got no idea what this deck is. So we're going to use a Musket. I'm thinking this is Royal Giant. So we're going to use an Ice Golem to pull off those Fire Spirits. And it's also pushing up with the Musketeer. I will try and pressure for that Lightning. See what else he has got. He has got the guards. We're going to try and log all of that out. Alright. So the Hog Rider is going to get 2 hits on that left hand side tower. We're going to use the cannon so it can kill off all the guards and kill off the Electro Wizard in the process. So I am down by about 100 HP or so. But what we're going to do is we're going to cycle the Ice Spirit so that we're able to cycle all the way back to our Hog Rider Ice Golem. He shouldn't have the elixir for a furnace, so that's always good. The Ice Spirit should relocate the Mega Minion and the tower onto the Ice Golem, so this is looking fairly well. We've got his tower down to 523, so we're going to use the cannon so that it can pull the Royal Giant, and we're going to use the skeletons so that that pulls the Mega Minion, allowing my Musketeer to kill off the Royal Giant, which does not get any hits on that tower. So we're going to let the Musketeer go up, do a Fang, kill off a Fire Spirit, and possibly kill off that Furnace. We're going to use the Ice Golem to cycle, and we're also going to use the Musketeer to kill off that Knight. If he decides to Royal Giant in the other lane, I'll just drop a cannon. We're just going to go with a Hog Rider followed by a Log. We're going to use the skeletons to try and distract that Electro Wizard. We're going to fireball his furnace and the tower to try and get a bit of fireball cycle there. He should try and Royal Giant me now, which he will. We're going to use the Musketeer, the Ice Spirit, skeletons. We're going to log it all back to get a second cannon out. So we're going to use our Musketeer again. We should only take one hit. Yep, we only take one hit from that Royal Giant. But all we actually need is a log or a fireball. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to fireball out his furnace and the tower. We're going to take that tower down, and we're just going to drop every single card we have in our hand, just to BM a tiny tad. But yeah, we're going to win the second match against Sum from H-Kiss Dying. So it was a really good second match as well. That's pretty much textbook on how to beat a weird Pekka Witch deck or a weird Royal Giant deck, because I've never seen a Royal Giant deck with a Knight in it. So we're just going to head into the third and final match, and hopefully we can sweep this video 3-0. But then again, we could lose this match. But then again, it would still be a very good video. So we're just going to try our best and see what happens. So we could easily just go with a Hog Rider, or be a bit risky, go Hog Ice Golem. But I'm just going to cycle the skeletons in the back of the King Tower. We're going to see if he makes a play. We're going to use the cannon for the balloon, followed with the Musketeer. And we're also going to use an Ice Spirit at the right time. It does not splash that. Alright. I think he's actually overcommitted that. So we're going to go Ice Golem, Hog Rider. Get ready with the log in case there's anything. Yes, there is. We're going to try and log out all of those skeletons, which does not end up working. The Hog Rider is going to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 uncontested shots from that Hog Rider on the right hand side tower. Now you can definitely tell he was low on elixir at that point. That's the whole idea with 2.6 Hog. If you know they are on low elixir and you have like 5, 6, you can drop Hog Ice Golem, and if they don't have the right counter in their hand, or at least you know they don't, by all means pressure the hell out of them, because you're definitely going to get a lot of damage off the tower, or at least kill the tower down. So this push should yeah, it's definitely going to take the tower down. One more swing from that Hog will take that tower down. So he's going to actually set up with a Pekka Wizard. What we're going to do is we'll probably just fireball log this Wizard. We'll probably just log it because the Musketeer should kill it first. Okay, seems good. We're going to pull the Pekka with some skeletons, allowing the Musketeer from long range to kill off that Pekka. I'm going to use the Ice Golem. He's noticing I've just used my log. My Ice Golem's death damage is going to kill off most of those skeletons. In case he does somehow get a balloon to my right tower, we're going to try and get some damage on that left, which he is going to try and do. We're going to Ice Golem at the perfect time where it freezes the Hog Rider and the balloon at the exact time. So we're going to take no damage from that 9 elixir push that he just tried to spend. He is going to get the Pekka to hit the Hog Rider first, but the Hog Rider is going to get, I think there was 2 shots in there, I'm not sure. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to fireball out that Wizard, and we're also going to log it. I'm going to save the Musketeer. Actually no, we're going to use the Musketeer. If he decides to balloon me, which he is going to, we're going to use the balloon. We're going to try to cycle back to our fireball. Okay. what we're going to do is he should take that tower. Actually, no, he won't. But we are going to try and go for the left-hand tower. Either way, we do win the third match against Goki from Royal Bros TM. But yeah, we do actually get a giant chest from that match as well, along with 400 and something gold. But overall, a very, very excellent video. But yeah, that's just pretty much textbook on how to use a 2.6 Hog Rider deck. I'll show you guys once more time the activity log. So the first match, we went against a Pekka Witch Wizard deck, typical 4K players. We went against a Royal Giant meta player who swapped out, I think, I don't know what he swapped out for Knight, but he swapped out a tanky card for a Knight. And then in the third and final match, we come against a Pekka Balloon player. So that's textbook on how to beat Pekka Witch, Royal Giant, and Pekka Balloon. So I hope you guys did enjoy a nice 3-0 video, but without being said, this has been Josh from the Golden Gaming team. Subscribe to Golden Gaming down below, follow us on all social medias, and yeah, I hope you guys take care and peace.